Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank.
What kind of rehearsing have you been doing before you get into the den?
We have been practicing our pitch just to make sure that whatever he has to say, I don't repeat it.
It's been a busy few days, for sure.
My name is Mary Mwangi. I'm the CEO of Data Integrated.
And I'm Monson Knausenberger. I'm the COO, and we're here for a strategic investment of $500,000 at an equity stake of 3%.
Data Integrated is a company that automates and digitizes payments for small to medium enterprises. The payments within the SME sector, about 70 to 80% is done in cash. Within the public transport sector, about all the transactions are actually in cash. Some of the challenges that they face are loss of money. They have lots of leakages due to the cash transactions. They are currently losing over 30% of their daily collections. They also have bus scheduling and tracking of the buses. That is also a problem. Our solution helps solve these problems. We have a ticketing solution that helps curb the losses that they experience from the cash transactions. Our ticketing solution has a passenger counting system that tells the owners of the buses how many people actually got on the bus, how much has been collected, where the buses has gone, and so they're able to track and see this from an app on their phone. Our solution also has a fleet management system that helps them know not only where the bus is, it has a geofencing that tells them when that notifies the owner when the bus leaves the approved area, that tells them the speed the bus is going. It has the camera, the security camera, that they're also able to view remotely from their phone, and they can see what's happening inside the bus for passenger security.
In the last 2 years, actually, we've transacted over 5 million transactions worth over 5 billion Kenyan shillings, which has resulted for at least one transport solution, increase in over 40% in bus owners' profits.
How exactly does it work?
What we've installed in the buses are cameras that are counting cameras. Through our AI team that's in Kigali, we are able to actually count how many passengers are coming in. You're also able to see the number of tickets. You're able to see exactly the location of the bus. This kind of transparency that the bus owners will get to improve their bottom line. But then you ask, how will this solution then work when the drivers and conductors are the losers in this solution? We have also brought up the Mapato solution, which is basically a payment solution that does their payroll every day and calculates commission based on the data of how many tickets were issued now. We can actually calculate how much commission that driver or conductor should get for the day, and this incentivizes them to actually work with the new system that we have implemented.
Who else is in this space?
There are other solutions that provide payment solutions, processing rather, for mobile payments. But that's the thing. They're doing mobile payments. They can't process cash, card, M-Pesa, and the near-field communication devices, which we can because of our different partnership integrations with banks and telcos that we've managed to develop over the last several years.
So is the majority of the back end, in terms of the currency transactions, still M-Pesa? Just trying to understand why you would go with Visa.
M-Pesa, Safaricom, I don't know if you're aware of it, did try to implement a tap and pay card. And so if we try to use M-Pesa on a bus, the trips are very short. It would not be efficient enough.
Okay. And you're currently operating in Kenya and Rwanda?
Currently, we're just doing it in Kenya because we're going to be doing a pilot in the next few months. In fact, Rwanda, we are talking with the company that's doing transport over there. They already have a card that they're using, though we haven't fully closed on something that's more workable.
$500,000. What do you want to do with this money?
We want to expand on our development team. We have lots of certifications that we have to meet for our solution in order for us to do global payments. We're also doing a lot of integrations. Currently, we've been able to integrate with InterSwitch in Kenya. We are working with UBA Bank in Kenya. We have to integrate with EcoBank that we have a contract with already. We have a contract with Equity Bank that's requiring a lot of us to hire more developers to go for the certifications to meet certain requirements for our offices also. We have to build a reconciliation team for the accounting.
So of this $500,000, if you get this, What equity were you ready to give up?
3%.
3.
And then one of the other thing also, if you look at companies in this tech space around Africa that are raising money for these for their solutions, they're raising much more than we are requesting. If you look at Cellulant, just the other day, Cellulant, who we are also doing the same thing, but then they're going to the farmers in Nigeria, they just raised $43 million.
Come on, no, come on, don't talk about Cellulant. Cellulant is 14, 15 years. I was there when that company began.
Sure.
What they took and went and raised money for, it's not about Nigeria fertilizer. They're doing payments in almost 17 countries in Africa.
We're not.
We are not refusing that.
Let's have some conversations here.
The tech entrepreneur Chris Senanu has jumped in, blowing the duo's research out of the water and possibly the deal. Will they make a comeback?
Let's talk about call center. There's no need of raising money for a 24-hour call center. Outsource it. Number 2, you have InterSwitch. All the banks are connected to InterSwitch. If they're not connected to InterSwitch, they're in Cellulant or they're connected to KenSwitch. So why would you have to raise money for that? Yes, the end user, what they want is to be able to tap and not be told by the tout that I don't have change. There's a survey which was done in 2015 after the Safaricom thing flopped. And it was very clear that on the end user, it's about, can I tap and I just charge me exactly what you need to charge me. It was going to be expensive if we had issues of basically the transactional cost of using M-Pesa.
After Chris's grilling, will the transport business be derailed, or could the entrepreneurs still get a deal?
So how does your system make money?
We sell devices. The other way we make money is sharing transaction fee. By going directly to the bank, you get to keep more of the transaction fee. If I go through InterSwitch or Cellulant or whoever, they get the money. And so eventually, when we were able to get the banks, because of getting into competitions, that the bank recognized they want to integrate us.
So I can see where you're going and you will get there. You're tackling a big monster. I can understand why you want to get the middleman out. It's a margin issue. I'm out not because I don't believe in you or believe in it.
I think just given the complexity of the business, the technology involved, looking at your future rounds, looking at your burn rate, I would really need to see a very thorough due diligence to make a decision. I'm going to say I'm out.
Great.
I think for me, when I look at that, I can see clearly where you're going and I can see the need. I feel like the amount of money that you're asking for, frankly speaking, for 3%, I would have to see the numbers to see what it is that the potential return is. So I'm out.
Thank you.
I see a very convoluted business. There's so much happening at the same time. I think when you look at it from a fleet owner's perspective, it has to be very simple. It's too convoluted, yeah? And maybe that's what the future is going to be like. So I'm out.
No worries.
You're asking for $500,000 for 3%. It's not really the type of deals that we'd make right off the bat from a single pitch. And also, as much as you build the tech, which I think, and I can see you're quite capable of, the other thing that you need to fight is the cartels on the ground. That's where your real battle is going to be. I shall definitely monitor your success, but for now, I'm out.
Thank you. I think like any business, if someone is benefiting from a system and you're going to change and cut where they were benefiting from, there's going to be some resistance.
Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank.